Okay. Bitcoin on the month. Um, it's it's doing what I kind of think it's supposed to be doing on the month. If it wasn't for the fact that like global economies are in a shambles right now, I would say that it's looking like it's on track for for an October November low and then up again. Like there should be a low before November to purchase. Even if it's just a retest, right? So this is what we look like on the month. This is maybe the worst the MACD has ever looked on the month for Bitcoin. I'm not quite sure. Don't quote me on that. But we go to the week, and our indicators tell us that we are right back here on this line of support at 19.5K. We cannot get up to our resistance at 26 right now. That's just a dream. So let's drop to the day. Our week is looking a little better. I say a little, very little, but a little better. So here we are again on this yellow line, which means that if it dips, so as soon as it dipped down to here, I extended this to here. So I can easily extend this to here now. I may as well pull it to where we are right now. And that is a channel that started way back here. We got some upward momentum. I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to use this as my guide right now. So it all depends. If we challenge this 50 TMA on the day, are we going to make it to the 100? And I don't know. But let's look at the 4 hour. Oops. So this could be very much kind of a repeat of this. We screw around on this line for a little bit. We drop back down to this resistance, and then we go all the way back up to 22. That's a possibility. But what I think is going to happen is we're going to use this. We're going to screw around here, and then we're going to drop down to 17. I still think it's going to happen. Right? And then hopefully we will have a V-shaped bounce from there. But it could be 15K. That's because the economy is so bad globally. Just doesn't look good. I have to be much more pessimistic than I am optimistic, right? Which means that if in November we're sitting at 15K and things are looking even worse for some unknown reason, so right now we're on a downward swing, right? We can see that. So that I'm back into cash. I'm on this line. I'm waiting to see what happens. I'm looking at my TD sequential here, using that as kind of some help. busting into ETH, right? So ETH is looking better on the 4-hour than Bitcoin is. If we go to BNB, depending, we might have two. So here, right, we got 1, 2, 3. So there's if we don't bust below this kind of trend of a line here, is this the end of it? Are Bitcoins going to decouple from the global markets at this stage? Are the people that own Bitcoin not going to sell anymore? I wouldn't bet it. I wouldn't bet on that one. But if we go even way back here, right? So we don't have anything here. So that line's nonsense. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to clean up this triangle. Cake is doing very well, right? So 1, 2, 3. If we can hold here, so we can hold right in between the 50 and the 200 TEMA on Pancake Swap for days, going sideways before we go back up again. So we could come to this trend line. And this trend line is, we're going to have to look at this on the day. Is that how deep this is? This is a deep trend line on Cake. So this is a nice one. So yeah, I'm looking to see where I can get in on this trend line on a swing up again with Cake, because this has been paying off fairly well, right? For my consolidation of Cake and BNB, this has been paying off pretty well. So that we're going into Thursday, right? I believe we're going into Thursday. Are we going into Thursday? Is this Thursday? Yes. So we're going into Thursday. Friday, Saturday, I'm not expecting a lot of traffic either way. So I'm not going to be watching. So if there's some kind of to the moon event this weekend, I probably won't notice it. That's all I can say. But the reason is because I'm wanting this to either go sideways here on Cake, or I'm wanting it to drop a little bit more on BTC. I think it can do it. Yeah, I think it can do it. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at that. All right, have a great weekend.